pretty sure that these have become multifamily.
You got multi-fours.
Yeah.
Fours, dude. Tries.
So these are already zoned for density, but
Okay.
still they're still operating under the old Los Angeles building style, which is low density.
Yeah. Well.
Look at that. That's a fire hazard.
Oh.
Never build that close to
Okay.
anymore. It's a jump right through. Right now I'm building in Illinois. I have a project in Illinois, and I have to suffer the Chicago fire building code outfall. Talk about building with strict codes, man. I can't even use timber construction. I have to use fire retardant or metal on a small building.
Oh my God.
Yeah. A lot of people in. Yeah.
You're gonna have to edit that out.
Yep.
So
What?
you're gonna have to edit that out.
Okay. That's funny. That guy caught on. He's like, "Is that a camera?" I was like, "Yep." See, I mean, I totally live. I'd open a storefront in that, and I'd buy one of these. That's horrendous. They ruined this house. This was one of those at one point.
Yep.
And then they turned it into this awful, awful, awful. Nothing makes me more angry than the Stucco Monster conversion.
Not the drums? Drums don't do
No,
it?
no. In fact, I kind of like the drums.
What I don't understand is, why
Here
does
you
the
go.
front door need to be open?
Because it's hot. They're letting all the cool air in.
Someone fucked this one
Yep,
up.
there you go. Same thing. The Stucco Monster came in and said,
It's so
goodbye.
much easier to do stuff in.
yeah, it's a
Oh,
mistake. It's like, I feel like you have a low IQ. I mean, yes, it's cheap, and it's going to protect the house to some extent, but you ruin it. You ruin it. It's ruined. It's never going to ever be like one of these, and no one's going to want it. Unless you sell it for dirt cheap. What happened?
I wonder if it was brick underneath.
Oh, good point. Or if they just filled it in.
Maybe it just filled.
Yeah.
Doesn't look like
Yeah. I don't know any roads in LA that are brick paved. I'd be curious to find out.
Looks like they did a good job on this one. Look at that. Try.
The problem with these are the foundation. I've seen a lot of efflorescence and the concrete starting to flake. It's really, they're in bad shape a lot, especially the terracotta, that fake brick. It starts to fall over and crack. That one doesn't look bad, but
Probably a couple coats of paint on it.
yeah, holding it together.
Yeah. Efflorescence is nasty stuff.
Yeah. The other common failure I see in the old entryways is because you have box beams in there. So it's like, 2x4s. That one's not a big span, so it's fine, but like
Bigger ones?
that one.
Oh,
It
yeah,
see
you
how it
start to see
starts
it sagging.
right. That's pretty common.
But you can fix that quick. Though.
Yeah, you can put in a new member.
Yeah, you can do what, just like an engineered.
Yeah, I would. Yeah. I like this. This has been stuccoed, but it's still, they didn't butcher it.
Salvageable?
Yeah.
So there's the other side of that church. Is it? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the beginning of that church.
Now,
It's part of the church, actually.
oh, it is. That's probably why it's in decent shape, is they had some money. These are nice. Damn.
Like that little patio up top.
Yeah.
That's dope.
I mean, this is a very Victorian era. I mean, not in the classic sense, but for LA architecture, 1910, people were building Victorians here when they built that.
Like, that is just maintenance, screaming
Oh,
at
God.
you. Like, imagine
Yeah.
how much that costs to maintain compared to a modern home.
You're right. It's going to be a lot. It's going to be a lot. So I think it's that interesting that Harry was his name. Harry. Henry. God, I can't get it right.
Or was it Harry?
I think it was Harry.
Yeah, it
and
was Harry.
yeah.
He said
Harry
it
Park.
calls him
That's a pretty Korean
Harry
name.
Park last name?
Yeah.
That is dope down there. I like that.
That is nice.
I like that.
He said that multiple people live in that.
Multiple families.
Multiple families. See, they're probably immigrated, and they have their family, and they're like, "What are we gonna do? We need to buy something. Let's just all live together." That's probably pretty common.
LA Times had a pretty cool article about it's becoming pretty commonplace where they have those large homes, and now that it's more of a communal style living.
Yeah.
So people can come in and still have like a room for $400, $500 in a pretty cool neighborhood.
Yeah.
But you're splitting the house amongst like 5, 6 plus people. You know, sometimes 10 or 12.
Right. Which is totally realistic because you have 5, 6, 7 bedrooms. Like, what's the point of having that big a house if you don't use it? You want to cross over or you want to go through?